here's a butane soldering kit from LEXIVON. So this is pretty cool because it's just butane power. It's going to give you the ability to do soldering, heat shrink, even using it as a torch, which is really nice. 100% metal tool, metal tank, which is a big deal. You can see here the model number, LX-770. All right, it's a pro-grade 125 watt equivalent. It's got an instant ignition system, up to 75 minutes of runtime here. Okay, and that's on butane gas capacity of 0.31 ounces. And then you can see some of the different working temperatures here for soldering, 500 degrees plus or minus 50. And then when it comes to Fahrenheit, 930 plus or minus 120. So we'll end up showing you how to use it for soldering after this. Gives us our different tips right here, which are all along here, right? You've got your blower. This is your header catalyst that goes on first and allows you to put the other tips on. A hot knife, a standard tip, a diagonal tip, a chisel tip, a deflector, and a couple little wrenches are in here. Okay, and of course, you can see all that along here for your tips. We're going to go ahead with the standard tip. That's what I'm going to show you when I do a demonstration, because then we'll actually do some soldering with it. The torch itself is right here. Your couple wrenches. They do give you a little bit of soldering wire, so that's nice. And then this is just a cap that can go on this, right? But of course, don't put it on when it's hot. So to show you how this works, right? You fill it the same as you would any torch. Again, it's very important to use at least triple distilled butane, right? Make sure triple refined butane, okay? Make sure you're doing that. I went with neon 11 times refined butane because that's just one that LEXIVON recommended that was available on Amazon. I was having trouble finding it locally that was anything that specifically said it was at least triple refined. So that's what I went with. That should work well. Other butanes may clog your device. So, all right. So we've got this here. This is how this safety works. You push this up and then click down. Okay. So there. That's how you do this one. There is a lock feature here. Your ability to adjust it just like on their other torches. Okay. So that's how that works. Didn't want to let it run too long since we're going to end up changing this and setting it up. So to set it up, you're going to pull that or unscrew that right there like this. You're going to get out the piece they call the head catalyst piece. That can just drop in here. Okay. And then you'll screw this down. So I just screw that down tight by hand, and then that should be on there nice and tight. Okay, now we can put our soldering tip or any tip on, but since this is what I'm going to show you, put the soldering tip on. Now, you have your wrenches here if you need them to tighten these down. So, got the soldering tip here, and go ahead and tighten it right there. Okay, so if you may need to take this wrench to hold that head catalyst piece in place, and then put this on and tighten it. However, I don't think you need to go too tight, just a little bit to keep it snug. All right, so we got it all set up to do our soldering. So now you can see it's heating up really good. See the red there heating up, and we can solder with it. Okay, so I'll pause this. I'll come back, find something we can solder quick, and I'll show you how it works. So again, from LEXIVON, it's the multi-purpose soldering iron toolkit LX-770.